Hello class, today we're going to go over the laws of exponents. So just as a reminder, to multiply powers of the same base, you add their exponents. So 4 squared times 4 to the third is 4 to the fifth. A power of a power property, remember I say put a little dot there to multiply. So 6 times 3 is 18, so that'll be 4 to the 18th power. And power of a product property, everything goes to the fifth power. So 3 to the fifth times 2 to the fifth. Okay, so let's try some. So if we wanted to write out the expanded form, we would have 2 4s. And then we'd have 4 2s. And then we'd have 5 more 2s. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which gives me 2 to the ninth power. The next one, I just put a little 1 there. So we're going to, remember, add our exponents. So 5, 1 plus 6 is 5 to the 7th power. Finding a power of the power. This is one where I tell you to put the dot here so you remember to multiply. So if we expanded the form, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, that's showing 3 to the fourth, but we have 3 groups of that. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So we would have 3 to the 12th power. The next one, 8, and then 5 times 4, 8 to the 20th power. Okay, finding power of a product. So everything is going to the third power. Okay, so 2 to the third power times 5 to the third power. The next one, 3 squared times 4 squared. Everything goes to the second power. Great job. Okay, quotient of powers property. So remember, I tell you to put a little subtraction sign where the division bar is. So 5 minus 2 is 4 to the third power. And zero exponents. Okay, so for any non-zero number, any number or any variable to the 0 power equals 1. So 4 to the 0 power equals 1. A to the 0 power equals 1. Any number or any variable to the 0 power equals 1. Okay, here I have a dividing one. So 2 to the 6th divided by 2 to the 4th. So if we wrote it out, it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So visually, this is what it looks like. So we are going, I'm going to change my color. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 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 So we're left with 2 to the second power. And 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, the next one. I like to go across first, do my numerators. So when I multiply same bases, I add my exponents. So my numerator is going to be 3 to the 6th power. My denominator is 3 to the 3rd power. So remember, when I divide, I like to make that a subtraction sign. It's 3, 6 minus 3. So 3 to the 3rd power. Good work. Okay, a warehouse is shipping boxes of cube-shaped puzzles to a store. The volume of a puzzle is 2 to the 3rd cubic inches. So 2 by 2 by 2. The puzzles can fit in a box with no space left over. So picture these fitting in a box perfectly. We know the volume of the box is 8 times 2 to the 6 cubic inches. How many puzzles can fit in the box? So I'm going to write 8 times 2 to the 6th. I'm trying to find out how many puzzles can fit in the box. I'm going to divide by 2 to the 3rd. So 8 is going to stay. And now I'm going to do 6 minus, let's just change that color, 6 minus 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3. So 8 times 2 to the 3rd power. Well, now let's solve this. 2 to the 3rd power, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So 64 puzzles can fit into the box. I hope this video helped you understand laws of exponents. Have a great day.